you're going to go ahead and meet Keisha on 19th Street because you said it was on site the last time you saw her. Do the clean girl makeup. I'm any occasion. Any. Hey kitties, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, glamour, and lifestyle. And go ahead and subscribe now because you're probably gonna like it. Okay, let's get this thing going from the beginning. Subscribe. So today we have a beauty video. It's a makeup tutorial on this look, which is it's called the clean girl makeup look. It's very similar to me to the no makeup look, but just a little bit more amped up, a little bit more glam. I myself think this type of look is perfect for literally any occasion. So hopefully you find this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments. You already know that. But get into this glam. It's just a complete full glam, but nude. There isn't much color on the eyelids, but the skin is perfection. So let's go ahead and get to the video so you can see what I use. And if you want any of these items, just go ahead and click the link. Click the link down below in the description box. I take my time to type that for you. Okay, it's the before me, and we're going to jump right into this look. I'm going to start with my primer that is by Maybelline. It's the matte poreless primer, and it's for oily, normal to oily skin. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to put this on my face. Okay, and this primer does have sunscreen, which is great. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. It's a little bit tacky, which is good, but nothing, you know, too crazy. I'm also going to put my glowy makeup serum by Latte. I really love this. I love how the makeup sticks to it, and I love how glowy my skin looks underneath the foundation, which is perfect for this type of look. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and apply the Laneige glowy makeup serum. If you don't have this, you should definitely go ahead and cop that. Pick it up. All right, I'll of course link it below, but I always use this if I want a nice radiant, smooth sort of finish, and that is perfect for this sort of look. So we're going to go ahead and just apply that, and it feels so good to apply. You already see that glow. It's definitely giving glazed donut vibes. We like that. I like that, and I know you like that. Alright, so my skin looks nice and glowy, and it feels just so soft and plump and just ready for the makeup to just... That's the sound it makes when it just sticks to your skin, like... Get you some. Okay guys, so I'm in a little bit closer because I want to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I want to make it as minimal as possible, but I need it to look the hit. Okay, now I normally don't fill in my brows much, and I'm gonna fill it in even less now. I'm gonna use the Anastasia brow gel just to kind of give them that fluffy look, okay, because it's gonna go with the vibes, the clean girl makeup vibes, okay, because we're gonna be fully glammed, but we don't really want to look like it, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of the clean girl makeup trend. So let's go ahead and get to the brows. All right, so I have my mirror in front of me, so I'm just going to brush through the brows in just the upward motion, just to give it that, you know, that fluffy look. That look right there. Just going to press a little bit as I stroke it up. Okay, and all right, that's pretty much what I was going for, and I'm just going to do it to the other side. Okay, so both brows are filled in, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of fill in just a couple sparse areas with this Juvia's Place pen. It's called the Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pen. You got to be really careful with this because it can, you know, give off thicker strokes than you really want, so you have to try to just use just the tip to fill it in. I'm just drawing little strokes here right on the end, the tail end of my brow. Can y'all see that? Maybe I should have let the brow freeze dry some more. Okay, it's filling it in just a bit like I needed to. But I definitely should let the brow freeze dry some more. Okay, so now we are going to just clean the brows up, make them look nice and clean, perfect, as perfect as you can get them as far as like the outer rim. So I'm going to use a concealer by NYX that is the Born to Glow. You guys have saw this on my channel plenty of times. It's the Born to Glow concealer, and this is the color Warm Caramel. All right, so this is it here, and this is the color again, Warm Caramel. It has a little spongy tip. I'm just gonna put some on my hand here and use like a small detail brush just to clean up around my eyebrows, just to get them, you know, clean girl makeup ready. Okay, so I'm just dipping my brush in the concealer. Let me scoot in a little closer so I can show you guys this eye. Now I do already have lashes on, so that makes it a little bit hard. I probably shouldn't do that, but I'll be trying to save time. All right. Alright, so this brow is done in comparison to this one. You can see how much cleaner this one is. I'm just going to do the same thing on this eye. Alright guys, so both brows are now done. These brows are ready for whatever, okay? They're ready for whatever. I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer on my eyelids and just set that, because I'm not going to do much shadow because this is a clean makeup look. So it's not going to have any, or not have much color at least. Definitely not on my eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to use my fingers and basically blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids with my Fenty powder, Pro Filter powder. I'm in the color 440. So I'm just going to tap it on the lid, just like that. Okay, so for the foundation, I wanted something that has like medium coverage, that has a nice skin-like finish, and of course I chose right now my favorite, the Dior Backstage foundation. I love how lightweight this is. It's pretty watery, the consistency. Let me just show you here. It's literally like eye drop. That's how watery it is, but I really, really love it, and I love the finish of it. So that's what I'm going to use for this look, because it's absolutely perfect for this type of look. Okay, so Dior for the girls. If you love her, Dior her. Is that what they said? Is that how it goes? If you love her, Dior her. Is it this one? But anyway, I love her. Alright, y'all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this on my face. So I'm just gonna stamp it on like this. And I pretty much do this motion until, you know, it's spread all over my face. Look at that. If you haven't tried this, you should definitely try it, especially if you want, like if you're a girl that likes to be glam even in hot weather, like, you know, summer is coming, but you're maybe this isn't full coverage, this is maybe medium coverage, but it is full glam. This is a great option because it's super lightweight, super lightweight. And the finish of it is so pretty. I just love this. Me and my friend Candace went right up to Sephora for this, and I think I need to get the concealer too, since I like the foundation so much. If you've tried that the Dior Backstage concealer, let me know how you like it, but I think I might get it either way, because I'm a complexion junkie, so I like complexion products. That's what I prefer to buy. Okay, so the foundation is on and it's giving radiant, flawless, very skin-like finish, which was what I was going for. So now I'm going to go ahead and, what concealer am I going to use? I'm going to use the Lancome Tinty Dough concealer. I love the finish of this. It's very similar to this foundation, very lightweight. It's medium coverage, so this looks really good under the eyes because it isn't too thick, so it won't kind of cake up under the lines under your eye. Listen, chef's kiss, like. All right, so here is the concealer, which is the Lancome. This is the color that I am using. Everything will be linked though, so in case you are interested, you'll be able to just grab it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it under the eyes. This is a medium coverage, so it's not too full coverage. It's just enough to me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put that under here. It's not thick at all. Put it here. I'm gonna put some right here to kind of, you know, lift this eye space here. And you see I haven't dipped it back in the tube yet, because I mean, you don't need to. The wand is so big, so enough product does come off. So you can see here. Put some here, oops, here. For my nose. Use this bow, forehead, chin. So all the areas I want to highlight. Okay, and on top of the highlight, I'm going to add highlight, you know, like shimmery, glowy highlight. This is by Merit Beauty. This is called Day Balm. I'll have everything linked below, but it is by Merit Beauty. The color is Bounce. It's a highlight. It's a highlighting balm, but I think it's called Day Balm or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I link that. This is what it looks like. Let me just put some here in mine. So it just gives the skin a nice, dewy, subtle glow, and I definitely want that. So I'm just going to add a little bit here, and I'm going to blend it all in with the concealer. A little here, a little around here. This is a very sheer product. I just want to further add the glow. I want the glow to seem like it's coming from within versus sitting on top of my face, you know, because we don't want that. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it. This concealer has been sitting on my face for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. I know y'all see it. Alright, so the Lancome Tinty Doll is completely blended out. It looks so nice, so radiant, flawless. Absolutely love it, and I love that trick to kind of combine it with the highlighting balm. Can't tell me nothing. Like, look at that. Skin looks so good. It's so healthy in person. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead with another concealer, which is by NARS. This is the Caramel, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in this area because it is a light color, and I just want to further brighten it without doing too much. So I'm just gonna put it right here. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out those inner corners. You're gonna see how it brightens up the entire eye by just putting a little bit in the corner. Alright, so that's all blended out. You can see how much brighter it is. We're going to go ahead and immediately set it. At least for me, I have to immediately set my under eye. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Laura Mercier honey powder. Is it honey? Yeah, this is the honey one. So I'm just going to go ahead and set under the eye. Just tapping off some of the powder. Oh, it just smooths it out so perfectly. You can see the shape of my face coming through. Girl, it's gonna be a look. All right, y'all, so time to bronze up and add some color back to the face. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I really like this a lot. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the color Sun Kiss. Perfect, warm, not doing too much bronzer. It doesn't feel heavy. It looks very skin-like. I'm just gonna swirl my e.l.f. brush in here and just go around the perimeters of my face and just add a little bit more warmth back to my face. Okay, so that is on already. This glam looks so clean, so perfect. This is literally the perfect makeup for any occasion. You got a wedding to go to, do the clean girl makeup look. You have a party to go to, you going to Publix. You're gonna go ahead and meet Keisha on 19th Street because you said it was on site the last time you saw her. Do the clean girl makeup. I'm any occasion, any occasion. I'm not even playing. I'm gonna go ahead and contour the sides of my nose. I'm gonna use my Fenty, I haven't used this in so long. It's the Fenty Cheeks Out Bronzer, which this is not a bronzer to me. It's more like what you would use for contour because it doesn't have any like warm tones like that e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, but the formula is very similar, But I just, for the nose, this is a really great color. And this is chocolate or milk chocolate, something like that. Oh, it just says chocolate. Okay, so I'm just gonna go along the sides of my nose, which you can see that it's kind of mapped out already from the highlight. So it's super easy. I'm gonna start right in this area. We need that line to connect into the brows, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right in my brows. And just kind of flick it upward and just kind of get it right at the beginning of the brow like that. Okay, look. I got a glimpse of myself like, oh girl. Okay, so I'm just go ahead and go down here with a lighter hand. Okay. And I'm going to push up the nose by putting some right up here in this area. A fact about me?
Yeah.
What's the fact?
You're so sweet and I love you so much.
Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up by putting a little bit of the bronzer kind of across this part here, just to give me that little, you know, button nose. I'm going to put a little bit across here and just kind of do this thing, just making it a little bit more of a circular sort of. Yeah, there we go. Y'all see it. See that? You'll see it. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the bronzer and I'm going to take it a little further over, just getting it in the crease, because we're not going to put any shadow, but we do want to, you know, shape the face and add color and warmth to where it would be needed and where it's very flattering, which is right here in this area. This looks so good and it looks so clean. Don't play with me. If you used to play with me, I demand you stop now. Please, girl, stop playing with me. You play, stop. Okay, this face card is almost ready, but we're gonna go ahead and add some color. I haven't used this in a long time, so I was glad I pulled it out. This is the Groovy Blush. It's the Glow Play Blush by MAC, and it's the one that has that soft texture. You can see here. You can see the little indentation. This is the color. I'm gonna put some on my cheeks to give me that nice, you know, youthful look, which I love blush for that. It just gives you a nice radiant, just, you know, bubbly, youthful, happy, glowy look. And this color is, did I tell you the color? Yeah. The color is Groovy. Okay, so I have some on my finger. I'm just gonna pat it on my cheeks, like right around this area. I'm just gonna smile a little bit. So pretty. I don't even think the camera's picking it up. It's such a nice, beautiful, beautiful color, especially on my skin tone. It's just enough blush. Like if you're not really into blush, but you know you want a nice flush of color, you want to do a little something, this is a perfect formula for that. It is a little bit more vibrant though in person than it is on this camera, so keep that in mind. But it's not too much. It's just, oh, you can see the difference here. You can see my cheeks looks, you know, nice and just flushed and pretty on this side. Love it, love it. So I'm just gonna go in a little bit more and put some on the other side. Let's get some on my hand and go to town. Hold on, put that down. Smile a little bit and put it. I try to get it like around the apples of my cheek and then kind of blend upward this way. That's how I like it best on my face, because everyone I know is different when it comes to their blush placement. That is really nice. It's so subtle and so, I'm just tapping a little bit on my nose. It's so subtle and pretty. I really love how this looks. Yeah. All right, so that's the Groovy Blush and we're almost at the finish line. I think I want to dust a little bit of powder on my face, like just a little, because the powder that I have here is actually a foundation powder, which is by Fenty, the Pro Filter. So I don't want to apply too much, but my skin is oily, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want this to get too glowy. Okay, so I'm just going to dust this like around this area, because I didn't really get any powder there because, you know, I only set my under eyes with that loose powder. So I'm just gonna dust this just a little bit to kind of just set everything. Just smooth everything out. I really love that. Okay, so what next? We're gonna do a little bit of highlighting in the inner corner of the eye. I'm gonna use this pen here. This is by e.l.f. I really like this. The color is called Copper Chic. It's like a pen. It's an eyeshadow actually. It's like a cream shadow. But I use it to highlight. I don't really put it much on my actual eyelid. I just use it to pop in a little highlight in the corners of my eye, above my lip. You'll see right here. See how pretty that is? And I pop a little here. I'm gonna pop a little here, right at the tip of my nose. A little here, and in this area here. Okay, so I like to highlight my Cupid's bow because when I do go ahead and put on my lip liner, my lip gloss, my lips, it's just gonna be popping. And they're gonna look just really full and pretty, okay? Like the little lip injections that the girls like to get. All right, so next, let's go ahead and pop out these lashes. I have an e.l.f. mascara called Lash Out Loud. This is all I've really been using. I'm not a huge mascara person, so this is all I got. Just gonna go ahead and pop it out. Figured I would come in a little bit closer, y'all. That only makes sense, right? Okay guys, so the lashes are done. That's just enough for me, girl. I hate putting on mascara, to tell the truth, but I know that sometimes you kind of need it to pop out the look. But now we're going to get into the lips, and you already know it's a Sugar Scoop Beauty lip all the way. If you don't already know, sugarscoopbeauty.com is my small business. I'll leave the links below. I even leave a coupon code if you guys want to check anything out. But I'm going to start with my first lip liner, which is called Brownie. This is what it looks like here. Let me just swatch it on my hands. So this is Brownie, which is just like a nice soft brown. Perfect for this look. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna kind of color it in a little bit with Brownie. All right, and the next color that I have is called Roasted Latte. I'm just gonna fill that in a bit. So on me, Roasted Latte is like a nice nude. All right, so the lip liners are on, which this is really a really nice color anyway if you wanted to just leave it matte. This is Brownie and Roasted Latte, but I'm gonna definitely gloss it up with two different glosses. The first gloss that we have is Exposed, which is just a chocolate brown. Absolutely addicted to this color. And I'm gonna put that on first, but I'm gonna try to keep it just like on the outer rim, which is here. Let me just squint so you guys can see. So it's just a nice reddish chocolate brown. Try not to put too much. And now I'm going to fill in the middle with a color called Flan. So this is it here. It's just a nice, subtle, shimmery sort of nude color. This is it right here, y'all. So how perfect is this nude? Oh my God, if y'all can see this in person, let me go ahead and take this headband on and come back with a little look. Brush my little edges down, come back with a look for you, okay? Okay guys, this is the completed look. I absolutely love the way my skin looks. I love how this look turned out. Of course, every single thing that I use will be linked below just in case you want to go ahead and cop any of these products. But who wouldn't want, like, this makeup is, like I said, the best look for absolutely any occasion. Any occasion. Any occasion. This can go anywhere. It's not too much, it's not too little for anything. So I absolutely love it. Hopefully you guys found this video fun. Of course, easy to follow along with. If you have any questions or anything, you can always, you know, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like my video, because this look is a look. It's looking. This look is looking, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Always be sure to come back. And if you have any requests as far as makeup videos go, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments as well. Of course, I'll reply and do my best to get you that video. All right, so you know the face card is on its way to not be declined. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Okay? Bye, guys.
Let's go.